Yay! And I'd say we're back for more Tornico, Roto Village, store. I hope this saved okay. Yeah, it's saved. Sweet. Excuse me, I'll take one medical herb, please. Okay, can I sell it to you? Everyone claims that cave is so mysterious. Well, I think even stranger than dungeon. Mr. prowling around and fighting a place like that. Anyway, I'll take an antidote herb. I have no items. I have no items at all. I guess she sold them all. And time to go into the cave. Wow. Wait a minute. A Draki, a Colossus at level 1? Dude. Or that's like a stone statue. Yeah. Wow. That is a monster after all, but not something I want to fight. Drakis were in Dragon Warrior 1 as an early monster, so I guess that's fine, but that Stone Man, you don't want to fuck with him unless they've downgraded his stats. Which I hope they have. Oh, damn it. Alright, well, we leveled up, so this should be good. I'm wondering if I'm going to get very far. Probably not. Return herb should be like the outside herbs. I found an onyx ring. I found an emerald ring. Ghosts were early enemies in Dragon Warrior 1 as well, so I expect them to be here, that's fine. And I wonder what's in this room. I'm sorry that there's no second co-commentary, but Woodchuck can't always be here. We were on Skype for about 2 hours, and 40 minutes of that was this game. So, and actually we had some technical difficulties for about 30 minutes, I think. So, we didn't get all of our playtime. And then afterwards we had to render that video, and he was just trying to convince me to play Hearthstone during the time in which I did. I didn't play it, but I said, fine, I'll get it just for you. And then I tried to create a Battle.net account, and then it said this email's already in use, and I said, what? That's not right. It had some Battle.net account of mine from 10 years ago or more. I think I might have made it back in Warcraft 2 days. And it kept the account. But it was hacked. It said that my country of origin was Taiwan, and my language was Taiwanese. That was really, really weird, and you can't change it back without doing a num info. Freezes all monsters adjacent to. You can't fix it without like having your ID scanned and shit, and that's just too cumbersome, and I was just pissed off at their whole system because their phone number tech support just tells you in a recording, go to battle.net/support. That's it. It's a waste of time. They have unemployed all their people with tech support and just tell you to go online. Yeah. So, fuck Battle.net. Fuck Blizzard. I hate that company. They used to make good games. They don't do shit anymore. Upper! Yay! Let me get something good. Now, can I bring in items? Like, do I get a save? Can I bring in a sword and shield with me? Can I increase it like you can in Tornico the Last Hope? Because, you know, that would be nice. Apparently there's no upstairs, so how deep does this go? We don't seem to be bringing items with us if we die. And I don't think we're bringing gold with us, so I'm not sure exactly how this is gonna work. Oh, wow. Monster lair. I didn't expect to have one of these. Yeah. Okay. Right. Well, I do have that numb scroll. Monsters around you are numbed. Oh, it unnumbs them. I died! So, is there any progression if you fall? Okay, so Nina comes up to you. And just keep plugging away in your search, dear. Well, I have to go back to work now, trying to overtax yourself. Yeah, you have no items. And can you read tough books like this one? Wow, you're so smart. Well, it doesn't look like I will be able to have any real progression unless I... Like, there's no outside scroll so far. Just return doesn't do anything. Just random teleport. Outside scrolls will be needed, so I'm gonna have to get lucky and find one. And wow, that is not luck. Well, I found a club. Wow. Alright. It is not cursed. Yay, that's not a great way to find out. At least I can one-shot slimes. There, let's skip some turns. There. It's more fun with two. I really want to get more co-commenters for my games that I play, but I can't really find anyone who's ever online at the time. Like Veteran 0121 said he'd be cool, but I haven't been able to find him on Skype lately. He's probably busy with his life, obviously. And he's doing his two games simultaneously, Dragon Warrior 4 and Dragon Warrior 3, so I imagine he doesn't have a whole lot of time to be on Skype. So there you go, there's that for you. But if he's ever online, maybe I'll ask him to co-commentate this with me. Maybe he'll want to play. That would be kind of cool, even though this isn't a two-player game. I mean, maybe I can just like, hand over control via the emulator. I don't know. That'd be kind of fun. And we could pass it off. I don't think the emulator will let you do that. But if it does somehow we could make it work, that'd be kind of cool. Like, I'd be down for that. Drakey, why are you moving? Medical herb, good. Those are nice. But it looks like I'm gonna have to get really lucky and just find an outside scroll. Kind of like Azure Dreams. The only way out was the item. And was it an outside loom? Yeah, I think it was an exit loom. And if you didn't find one, then you had to just leave by getting knocked out, and you lost all your items. And you didn't want to lose all your items because you were probably pumping up a sword and a shield. So, God, lost my train of thought. Yeah, so you'd want to find an exit loom and hold on to it. Now he's getting my ass kicked by Drakey over here. Alright. Any more delicious loots for me? No. So anyway, you would get the permanence of that game was in your pets. If one of your pets had an outside spell, which I don't think any of them did, that'd be fine, but they ran out of MP quick. And it was really hard to keep them pumped up in magic points. But they didn't gain experience if they were in your inventory. They had to be collared. And yeah, you know, you find both collars. You find the blue one and the red one, so you can have two pets out at once. But it's really difficult to feed them both. And you see, they need their MP to just stay awake. And they also use their MP to cast spells. So it's like you never want to use the spells they come with because you just need all. You just want physical pets. You don't want pets that rely on magic because they don't have the magic points necessary. It's really stupid to use all their spells and stay awake. And you can feed them garbage items to give them like 1 MP, which might last them 4 turns or something. At least the club's helping me one-shot some of the weakers, but I'm gonna need. Oh, my belly's rumbling. But I'm gonna need some stronger weapons pretty quick. And how come I'm finding the weaker enemies now? And I was finding relatively strong ones before. Like Big Room was room 3. That basically sealed my fate right there. Yes, this game is unforgiving and is totally random. Alright, can I sort my items? Nope. You can just cycle through them. My belly is full. 99%. I don't think it ever gets to 100. It might. Who knows? But it'll be 99 like your first turn, so... This hunger mechanic I never actually liked in the game. I always thought it was just a way to artificially pad out the game by making it to where you're hungry, you pass out, you know, lose hit points and stuff. Oh crap, my screensaver's on. Outside! That's what you need. You need outside. I'll cast it if I'm in dire straits, because it's the only way I'm gonna get stronger is by bringing back gold and items. But you see, it's not just about bringing back items. You have to make your weapons stronger and bring back those, and then bring those back in. So these wizards at this early level are bullshit. These guys who can drop your strength this early, yeah, strength just went down by 2. Strength went down by 3. Strength, yeah, I need an antidote herb. Do I have one? Do. I'm going to not use it right away, because if I just get my strength dropped again, I'll just have wasted it. So, alright, I got 20 wooden arrows. Let's use those. Oh, great. Yeah, see, this is why I didn't use the antidote herb right away. This is not gonna go well. Muddle, throw. Ouch. Moldy bread, antidote, outside, clairvoyant, elixir, blaze. Yeah. I don't have twin hits and I don't have a shield, so the upper... It's shield, yeah. I can chew a medical herb. And I just found a leather shield, which is better than no shield, but not the best shield on the planet. And oh, fuck. He's just gonna keep dividing, isn't he? Yep. 11. He does 3 damage each time. Which sucks. Identify upper antidote. Well, I have a shield. Oh, my strength is down. Yeah. I'm gonna have to consume that. And eat an antidote herb. 5 damage, 4 damage, and 5. Alright, well that's a level up. There's no end to this. At least I can 2-shot him now. Okay. Nah, if I miss, I'm screwed. These guys were a bitch in Dragon Warrior 4. They were called Licklicks. And I don't have any items to use. Strength herb +1. Outside. I'm just gonna read the outside scroll. Brought home some loot. 133 bucks. Haha, I made it. Welcome home. Let me see. From sales you brought back 470 bucks. On our next journey, best to bring back lots of treasure. So the more success I bring back, what is this? Guess what, dear? We have 144 in the bank. We need 356 to expand our shop. Great. So we gotta just bring back more shit. So she's gonna sell all my shit for me. Yeah. Yeah. I guess we can unlock a safe later. I hope. Yeah. They wouldn't make the game impossible. Confusion herbs will help. Only 2 EXP for a Drake, so... Alright. I used to know where all the monsters originated from, 1, 2, 3, or 4, but the problem is that I'm not familiar with the Dragon Quest monster games. I played the one on my YouTube channel, the first one, but I didn't play any others. And the monster games, actually were borrowing from other games. Like, those Game Boy games came out after some games, probably even after like 5 and 6, and we never got 5 or 6 over in the States, not until much later, as ports. So, Ruby Ring. See, I had rings in that first episode that I passed out in, so that sucked, because I'm sure rings are valuable. When you equip it, though, you still don't know what it does, because it doesn't identify when you equip it. So I could just equip this. The ruby is actually that item is cursed. Yeah, well, whatever it is, it sucks. It'll automatically unequip when I leave the dungeon, so I gotta find an outside scroll. I don't want to know what that curse does. Maybe it's the hunger ring. Yeah, probably. Uncurse. Hey, cool. Haha. Unequip. There. I should identify it, because actually, in Tornico the Last Hope, ooh, the mirror shield, that's something I want. Reflect spells. I'm not sure if they let you combine shit like melding rooms. Probably, but much later. Anyway, I was talking about some cursed items. Some items, when you uncurse them, will let you unequip them, but if you re-equip them, they recurse you. Like, I remember the hunger ring was always cursed, auto-cursing. You'd uncurse it, and you could unequip it. But if you equipped it, back to being cursed. So you didn't want to do that. Mirror shields aren't very strong, but they reflect magic. They used to reflect damage. I don't want to do that. He's gonna throw spells at me, actually. That would be a good use of the mirror shield. And I'm only level 2. Okay, level 3. I probably shouldn't fear the wizards as much as I am. Okay, I've exhausted this floor. Let's go on to the next one. Let's see if we can do this. The mirror shield did not help with the sleep spell. I wanted to sell it. Would you please wake up? I'm dead. I will not wake up in time. No loot. Absolutely no loot. Wait a minute. How did you do that? And look, our living space. It's small but cozy. Today I heard something interesting from one of our customers. An outside scroll. Yes. Try not to get hurt. See you back soon. Wait. I guess it just... There's no way I, look, all the hearts. I need to tell you, there's money left over after we enlarge the store. Use it for the goods of all of us. Use it for the good of all of us. Don't waste it now. Grandma Maggie? Who the fuck are you? Literally. My husband drinks these special herbal potions. He breathed fire. Okay, yeah. I'm good. You need 1,000. There was a little gold left over, so we planted some seeds in the flower bed. As long as you're here, why don't you relax for a while and enjoy the flowers? Can I even enjoy the flowers? Nope, as soon as I leave, I go right back in the dungeon. Great. And a bronze shield. Good thing it's not cursed. You don't ever know! Alright. I should probably play Azure Dreams for this channel. But I would be abusing the fuck out of save states. I also know a few things about the game by playing it and being really good at it. For instance, there's a guy, like, when the town starts expanding, this one guy says, "Hey, we have a pool here, but it needs to, like, Pickett stole the gem that keeps it clean, and since the pool wasn't designed with any other type of filtration system, we need the gem back to keep the water clean." So he says, go to floor I remember correctly, which of course that goes without saying if you remember correctly. I think it was floor 25. Picket's on floor 25, 20 or 25. If you get to the floor Picket's supposed to be on without getting that quest, you won't find Picket. And I've done it before, and it pissed me off because I was thinking I could just get Picket and get the gem, but apparently it doesn't work that way. You have to get the quest first, so they expect you to die. So there's no way you can possibly do everything in your first visit. I actually wanted to get to the top on my first visit, and I tried really hard, and this was in the PlayStation era. This wasn't with emulators and save states, etc. This was just me trying to play it, and I got pretty far. I got I want to say I got to 430 in my first visit, and if I failed, what I would do is reset the game. Please don't be cursed. Yeah, so I didn't get. I mean, I got a lot of progress. I had a quest save that had. Where's the stair? There's that had all my good stuff in it, my new game pluses and all that stuff. But I had this next play log that was nothing but me trying to reset over and over again to see if I get to the top, and I never could. I was hoping I could find enough red and blue sands, a diamond shield, diamond sword, etc. Because you can find just about any item on any floor after New Game Plus, but you can't find any item on any floor with your first visit. Matter of fact, when I first got to the top of the tower and beat the story, can you imagine what I was on floor 1 of the official New Game Plus. They don't call it that. It was just going to the tower again. And the very first item I saw was a sword. I picked it up. It was the Dark Sword. It had base power, I think, either 10 or 20. I can't remember which. I think the base power was 10. Like the Diamond Sword's base power wasn't even as strong. And it was called the Dark Sword. And I was so awed by it. I'm thinking, wow, there's a sword stronger than the Dark Sword in the game, base power. And yes, there is. But what I found out later, much later, is the Dark Sword actually can rust and Diamond can't. So I still felt good. Projecting back, I felt good that I used all my red sands on Diamond Sword. But I didn't know at the time. At the time, I was like, "Oh man, does that mean I have to just hold out all my sands for the Dark Sword because it's the strongest sword in the game?" No, since there's no combining. I don't even think the Dark Sword had any special features. It was just Dark Sword. It didn't call Dark Sword. It was just called Dark. I've only ever found one in the game, and it just happened to be the first item I ever found on the first time playing through after you beat the game. And so nice. The game threw me. I got a really good RNG roll. So that's a treat. You guys can share in the comments if you care if you played a game that gave you a really amazing treat really early in the game, or just in general. Oh, Pitfall! I don't get to loot.